Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java object-oriented programming playlist, we will learn OOPS concepts step by step. This is Java OOPS programming session number 16, Public Access Modifier. If you are confident about learning, then like the video, subscribe the channel for more update. Please click the bell icon and select all notification option. Don't choose personalized option. You may miss some session update. Let's get started. In our previous session, we have discussed about the access modifier introduction. So what is by modifier? How to classify it? So followed by now we'll discuss about static data members where or who can access. So static data members, that is another name is static variables. It can be accessed by static method and non-static method. Both methods can access, but static methods can access only static variables directly. Important point. Static data members can access by both static methods and non-static methods. But static methods means it can be accessed only static variables directly. I'm safer side. I'm giving the word. What is that? Directly. Okay. In the next page, you can able to understand why we are using the word directly. Okay. Static data members can't access non-static variables directly. Example, what's the class name? Demo. Static variables int a equal to 10. This is what is it? Int b equal to 20 means instance variable, or you can call it as a non-static variable, or we can call it as a non-static variable. So I'm using the static method. What is the static void static method? This is the static method name, static method. So another method is what is that? Non-static method, void non-static method. So two data members a and b and two methods. What is that? One is static method, another one is non-static method. Got it? So here, static data members can be accessed. I told you static data members can be accessed by both static and non-static methods. Here, A is accessed in the static method also and non-static method also. Here I am printing A. Here I am also accessing A. So both are possible. Okay. So both are I can able to access it. Okay. Next, what is that? A non-static variable I'm giving. What is that? B equal 20. This is called as an instance variable. But what method I'm using? Static. So definitely it will throw an error because this static method, because what method I'm giving? Static. Okay, non-access modifier. So only the static method can access the static variable. I already told you. So static methods can access only static variables directly. Okay. So that's the reason can't access non-static variables directly means what's the error I'm getting? Not allowed. Okay. So non-static variables can't be accessed by the static method, but non-static methods can access both static and non-static methods. See here, static variables. Non-static method can access both static data member, that is static variable, and a non-static variable. A and B is allowed here. So it will give the output. I hope you are clear this because many of the beginners are confused with the static variable, static method. Static variables have the rights to access. Okay, static variables can be accessed by both static method and non-static method. But static method can exclusively access only static variables. Important interview question. Okay, don't confuse with that. Many of the beginners do the mistake in their projects. Okay, static methods can access only static variables directly. Next, one more important thing. What's the clarity here? I literally what's the word reason we are using that word directly. So static, we already know static will belong to the class. It will create only once. Okay, memory will be created only once. Well, at the time of class loading. Okay, non-static as usual belongs to the objects. Non-static belongs to the objects. When it will get the memory means at the time of object creation. Okay, so static method does not know which objects data to use. Okay, so it can't access non-static variables directly. Important thing. Static methods can access only the static variable. Reason is it does not know which objects data to use, which their object can use that. Okay, that's the confusion behind that. See here, can you able to understand what I'm telling? Static method does not know which objects data to use. Okay, in our previous examples here, A means okay, it is allowed because static variable, but B means it is a non-static variable. It does not know which object is going to access it. Example, object 1 or object 2, it does not know. Okay, No idea about it for this static method, that's why it is not allowed here. Okay, B means it is unknown to this static method, but A means it is known because it is belongs to the static variable. But non-static method, so both it is allowed. Okay, because you can access the static method also, that is static variable, and then non-static variable also. It won't worry about it, whoever I can access by the help of the object. Okay, so it can able to support it. Next, important clarity. What is that? Directly, indirectly. Static method can access non-static variables indirectly using an object. Previously, what we have used the word directly, can access only static variables directly. We can't access non-static variables directly. So now you'll get the idea. So you see here, a static method can access non-static variables. Okay, usually what will tell, static method can't access non-static variable directly, but what you are doing now, indirectly you are accessing static method. Why I'm telling this a static method? Because using the method name with the name, what is that, access, non-access modifier static. That is the reason we are calling it as a static method, because we are using the keyword static. So indirectly, I'm using the object. How means I'm creating the object here. Class name D equal to new demo. So object will be created. The reference variable name is what is that, D. So D dot B means that B value can be now accessed. What is that, 20. Indirectly, I'm accessing the non-static variables. See here, indirectly I'm accessing the non-static variable in B equal to 20 by the help of this object. That is what we are telling. Static method can access non-static variables indirectly. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Next, we'll discuss these access modifiers in a real-time example. Wi-Fi access modifiers in Java. I'm comparing with the real-time entity Wi-Fi. So if I having the mobile phone router, if it is a open Wi-Fi, anyone can access. Am I right? Free. It is open to all. Anyone can connect. Okay. Here we'll use some terminologies, packages. So packages in the sense like a repository or folder, how you are maintaining. So for this YouTube list, I'm maintaining the folder in the D disk Java, in that YouTube. These are the sub packages. The main package is Java. So sub package, subfolder is what is that? YouTube. In that I'm having this files. So the same thing we are going to use. So package in the sense folder or repository. So first one, what is that? Free public Wi-Fi. Anyone can access. Anyone can access. So back to that access modifier. So access modifier in Java, we already discussed in our previous session itself. It is a keywords used to control the visibility or accessibility of the data members, methods, constructors, classes. So why you are telling us a class partially? We'll discuss now. Okay, so simple thing, access modifier in the sense it will define the scope. Okay, how long it will exist and accessibility, who can access it. So that is what decided of this class variables methods. Okay, that is about access modifier. Who can access what and from where. Okay, we'll discuss it one by one. As per the agenda, in this session, we'll discuss about the public alone. Okay. So there are, why you're telling us, yeah, classes are partially two. There are two classes. Okay, access modifier are behave differently for two classes. One is top level classes, another one is inner nested classes. First, we'll discuss top level class. Why you are telling us a top level class? It is class not inside any other class. Direct one. See here, class A and class B. So if I'm not giving any access modifier, by default that is called as a default access modifier. If I'm giving the access modifier directly, that is public means it is called as a public access modifier. Private means private. Protected means protected. If I'm not giving any access modifier before this class, that is by default it is called as a default access modifier. Okay, in our previous session we have discussed four type of access modifiers are the public, protected, default, private. Now we are going to discuss about the public. So top level class means only a class is present. Okay, there is no any inner classes. That is what we are clearly mentioned. It is a class not inside any classes. Okay, here top level class private and protected is not allowed. You can't able to give the keyword. Okay, within the class, if you're having another class like nested if else, within the if else, you are using the another if else. Am I right? And within the for loop, we are using another for loop. That is inner one we are having. So like that, it is not allowed here. Okay, simply if you are giving the class, you are supposed to give only public or default. Private and protected is not supported. It will throw an error. Important point. because top level classes are meant to access at the package level. Only within that package you can access it, not restricted to another class. Okay, you can't able to access. Okay, we can't give restrictions to another class, only this class can access. That's why we are restricting private and protected. Okay, so it mean to access at the package within the package should access it, should not give the restrictions. Okay, that is why we are stopping that. Top level classes in Java can be declared only as public or default. Important question: top level class in Java can be declared as public or default, because within the package at least I should access it. Inner classes or nested classes means within the class we are going to use the another class. Here outer class is there, within that we are having the inner one, inner two, inner three classes are here. So this inner class can support, okay, four access modifiers that can be a public, protected, default, or private. Inner class, no worries. Reason: inner class are member of another class. I'm right. These class are member of outer, so they can be controlled like a variable or methods with the help of outer itself. Okay, so no issues inside what is happening. There is no control because this outer class we need in a package level. In the same file we should access it. Okay, it should not given to private or protected. So we need a clarity, either it should be a public or default. Okay, so this class can be accessed outside or within the package, but these inner classes can have any kind of access modifier. It may be a private or default or protected public, no issues. Anyone can give this because it won't affect the outer one. But this inner class, okay, it can be anything. Inner class can be anything, but outer class should be public or default. Should be public or default because it should not rule by anyone apart from this public and protected. That's the reason we are giving this. So inner classes are members of another class, so that can be controlled by a variable or method. Okay. So that is what we clearly mentioned. Top level classes means public and default is supported. Inner class means four classes are there is four access modifiers are supported. So top level 2 1, Sunday inner level inner class 4 access modifiers. This is the key point. 4 access modifiers in Java. Public, protected, default. If I'm not giving any keyword, that is by default it is called as a default access modifier in Java. Fourth one, private. Now we'll explain it one by one. Public means accessible where any class, any package, anywhere you can access, like our AT machine, anytime, any place it is available. Am I right? So that is what we clearly mentioned with the Wi-Fi. Public means open Wi-Fi, free one. Anyone can act within or outside the package. Anyone can access it. Open Wi-Fi, the best example. Now we'll discuss in a hands-on manner. The package structure, you just maintain like this, then only you can able to understand. What's my package name means com.mobile. Now previous session itself I told you how to create the package and all. So to save the time, I'm already created the package. What is that? Com.mobile. This is the package name. What's the file name I'm maintaining? Mobile phone and mobile shop. I'm initially having the empty files, but these two files, mobile phone and shop. Okay, mobile phone and mobile shop is coming into the which package? Com.mobile. Com.mobile. That's why we are getting the package name as com.mobile. Here I'm going to use, first of all, what is that? Mobile phone. Okay, afterwards we'll discuss com.user. So you also please parallelly create another one package com.user. In that I'm having the file name, what is that? Customer.java. Because based on these two packages and three files only, we'll discuss the four access modifiers. Okay, so mobile phone.java, we having the file, what is that? Mobile phone.java. Okay, com.mobile package, we having the file name mobile phone.java and the mobile shop.java. So public main we already told you, accessible everywhere, anyone can access. Okay, first I'll copy paste the code, then only can easily understand. To save the time, I'm already having the code. Okay, I'm saving this now. What's the class name? Mobile phone. So what I'm giving in the, see the PDF. Brand is public. Anyone can read it. Brand. See here, what's the data member for this mobile phone class? Brand. If I'm giving public, it can be accessed anywhere within the class or outside the class or outside the package. So this is the data member method. I'm what I'm giving public, so this method is also applicable to, available to anyone. Anyone can access outside this class or outside this package. So outside this class means here same package, but I am having, what is that? Outside this class, within the class and then outside the class also I'm accessing, but both are same package. Mobile phone is coming at the com.mobile package. Mobile shop is also coming at the package. What is that? Com.mobile. Okay, I'm going to use this. See here, I'm going to use this brand and show brand in the another file. Okay, another file, but same package. Keep it in mind. Customer public accessible everywhere. So mobile phone.java is available. File name is customer. Actually, file name is yeah, giving yes customer only. Yeah. See, I'm copying this content now. So first I'll show in a mobile shop. Okay. Within the package, I'm going to access it. So what I'm giving means mobile shop. Mobile shop. Afterwards, we'll discuss outside the package. So first within the package, mobile phone is we already having the data members brand and show brand. Now I'm going to access in another class. Okay, but same package. So this is not required here. I'm deleting this. See here. So I'm going to create the object. Okay, I'm going to create the object for mobile phone class, not mobile shop. See here, new mobile phone. So object reference variable, what is that? Phone. So phone dot brand. Phone dot brand means where this data member is available, mobile phone class. In mobile phone class only I'm having the data member brand. Another method is what is that? Show brand. So this is available in some other class. What is that? Mobile phone class, I'm having this show brand. So this brand and show brand can be accessed now in another class. Okay, by the help of object I'm creating and then accessing phone dot brand and then phone dot show brand. I'm executing this code now. Check it out. You will get the output. What is that means? This brand, what I initialize Samsung, and then the brand is declared displaying brand dot Samsung. Yes, it is accessible. Now you may have the question, shall I access outside this package, because within this package means com dot mobile. I would like to access it in user com dot user package. I would like to access it com dot user package. Okay, yes, it is allowed. There is no error. See here, at last session, okay, after declare discussing about which access modifier, yeah, private, I'll show you. If I'm not using this public, I'll show the error code at last. Okay, first we'll go with the correct code. Okay, so you see here, mobile phone. Okay, so mobile phone data members are brand and show brand. Show brand and then show brand method is available. I'm going to access it in some other package, customer.java. Here I can able to access same logic. So first I have to create the object for this mobile phone and then access it by the help of this object reference variable phone.brand, phone.showbrand. I'm saying this and then executing this current file. Okay, you'll get the output. For your reference, I can give another one also. Example, I'm this time giving, instead of Samsung, I'm giving Redmi. Okay, see here, customer.java, I'm executing this file now. We'll get the output Redmi. See here, from customer.java, I'm accessing this mobile phone.java. It looks like so we are watching the live cricket match in some other place. Example, I am from Tamil Nadu. I am watching the cricket, which is already in live in Australia. So in Australia, the match is going on, but I'm seeing in some other place in India. So from India, I'm watching the Australia match. So in Australia, India vs Australia match is going on. I'm seeing from my home itself in India. Simple. That's what happening. Okay, public, anyone can access. That is what we clearly mentioned. Anyone can act correct. Okay, that is anyone can access it. I hope you are clear with this example. If you found the session useful, then like the video, subscribe the channel for more update, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.